Hello and welcome back to Let's Find New York, Ontario, and Western Railroad. Yeah, it's been a long time, you know, it's very possible that I might have completely forgotten about the fact that I never did the Scranton Division. I did everything else and I never did the Scranton Division, which was very important for the railroad, for, all the coal traffic. So here we are in Cadosia, just to give you a little refresher, which is up by Hancock, New York. And this is the main line goes up through Cadosia here, and this is where the Scranton Division branches off. And if we zoom back in, you can see that both the passenger station and the freight station here in Cadosia are still intact. And I know the passenger station has some kind of business in it. I don't remember what it is now, but I know it has a business in it and is in good shape. And the freight station, I don't know how good of shape it's in, but it's definitely still there. Although I haven't actually driven up there to see it yet. I haven't gone that far up. But I'm sure it's there. And I think it's all owned by the same person. And so the main line came in like over here. And then the Scranton Division branches off and comes down this way. And right here, you can see our first bridge pier. Right here. That one's easy to find. Now the other end, I'm somewhat guessing at. I'm pretty sure I've got it right, though. Yeah, there's one end. The other end, I do believe, is this right here. It was a curved trestle. And so that's where we'll start. Back to north, trying to keep us pointed north. Keep our bearings that way. So that would be over here, and then what's very deceptive here is this road. I know it's easy to say, oh, well, this road probably just runs on the OW here, but it doesn't. It runs alongside, and then it's easy to tell a little later on because the road goes and zigzags up the mountain. And I know the OW likes mountains, but it's not that crazy. Anyway, the OW itself, after it crosses there, and comes down this way. It's very hard to see around here, and I'm pretty sure right here 17 wipes it out here. And I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure it's just on top of 17, or 17's on top of it, really, until you get to Hancock. So let's just get over to Hancock. Great, now it's lagging out. Come on. I know, I'm asking too much of you. There you go. Pretty sure it's just right on 17 or right next to it, and it's been covered up with fill. At 17 you can tell is up on a fill there. And I do really believe that's one of the reasons why O&W got just straight out liquidated so easily, is because the State Highway Commission, whatever you want to call it, came in, government, let's just say, and they were like, well, there's a perfect line for our highway, and this railroad's fledgling, let's just liquidate it. And nobody really opposed it, unfortunately, so pretty sure they had a pretty strong arm back then. Anyway, here's Hancock, and you can see this is the railroad that's still in business. That was Erie, and now it's Susquehanna. And Susquehanna is technically, I think, owned 50-50 by both CSX and Norfolk Southern. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure that's correct, but that's what I've heard anyway. But anyway, Scranton Division, I think, comes off of 17 here. And it's a little tricky. It comes through here somehow. But one thing I know for sure, yeah, there's Erie, is, let's see, is it bridges over Erie and this river, which is West Branch of Delaware River. And I do believe that would be here. Oh yeah, O&W Road. Now that is a godsend here, because I don't know much about the Scranton Division, and a lot of it on these maps is just called O&W Road or O&W Trail, which is so useful. Once I find the bridge, I'll backtrack a little bit here. Here's the bridge. I like how I just automatically find a little pier and say, here's the bridge. Here's what's left of the bridge. So you can see a pier here, and you can see one right by the water, clear as day. And so it crossed over, West Main Street, it crossed over the Erie Railroad, came over this way, and then went up this way. And so there was a big curve here. I'm just going to see if I can find any more of the line. But once again, 17 is a pain in the ass. Oh, yeah, I'm not quite sure where it is right here. Let's see. It might be just right on top of 17, actually. I've got my little cheater map with somebody painted it all in. Found it a while ago. Yeah, it's right on top of 17. At least that's how it got painted in on this. Here. I don't know if you can really see that, but yeah, it's right on 17 here. Okay. So here in Hancock is where it turns south and crosses that bridge that I just showed. And this is where we'd start heading down towards Scranton. And there's not really a whole lot to see by zooming in on this. If I take off the labels for a second, I guess you can kind of see. It's all a road now, basically. Not even just a rail trail, it's a road. Or a lot of it is, anyway. Yeah. Oh, and then it says O&W Railroad Trail. Huh. I don't know if it's a road or a trail now, actually. It looked a little too wide and nice for just a trail, though. And it's got other roads joining in with it, so I gotta believe it's a road. Yeah, then right here, where it gets into the dark green, this is where it gets really hard to see it. But, let's see if I can see it without the label. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the cut right through the trees. Pretty easily, actually. And, yep, there's the cut. Guess the good news about it being a road is you can definitely tell where it is. Okay, here I see my marker. That would be Starlight, and I'm not even gonna... I'll show the labels just for a second to give you an idea where we are. This is Starlight, Pennsylvania, right by Starlight Lake here. 370 Crosstown Highway, and then we'll turn the labels back off. There you go. And the reason why I'm zooming in here is, even though you really can't see it with this because it doesn't focus, it's right here. It's the O&W Starlight Station. It's still there. It's still in really good shape. It's been restored and it's used as a municipal center. And just give me a second. I have the picture right here. That might be getting cut off a bit, actually. There. This is Starlight Station. And now it is the Buckingham Township Municipal Building, which is awesome, which means it's going to stay preserved. And it looks really good, too. Let me just... Yeah, you can see most of it better that way, I guess. And, I think that's the only picture I have of that one. Yeah. Okay. So I can close that now. So that's Starlight. And then we'll just keep on going. And, guess I better put the labels back on. I really wish I could zoom in nice there, but I can't, and even on Google Maps it doesn't look too good there. And there's the O&W there. I guess it's right where O&W Road is, although I see another cut up here further. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it even says Railroad Trail. Let's zoom out, give ourselves a little bearings of where we are. That was Starlight. Yeah, all you can really see is trees with a cut through it right here anyway, so it gets a little crazy around here, huh? I think the railroad actually, instead of going around like the road does, the railroad went straight across this lake on a fill or bridge or something. Let's see. That would make sense. Starlight. Yeah. Yeah, it went straight across. Yep, they must have pulled out whatever, however it crossed there. I don't know if it was a fill or what. Probably a fill. Well, if it was a fill, they would have had to dig it out, though. Maybe it was a bridge. I guess that Scranton Division I don't really know much about. There it is. Let's see, the next station, I think we're coming up on it. Well, not quite yet, I think. Back off. That's kind of silly that I keep turning it on and back off, but I'm trying to both show how it looks on the map and then try to see what it looks like. If that makes any sense. Yeah, you can see it cutting through the trees a bit. Until here. There. Okay, it goes down here. And this, yes, I thought that was another stop. And this right here is Lakewood, which I think back in the day was called Winwood. Not sure about this one. I don't have that open anymore. I think that's what it was called, though. Yeah, Lakewood / Winwood. I guess it was Winwood back in the day, and it's called Lakewood now. And once again, trying to see it on the map, you can't really see much of anything. But that's it right there. And then I think I have a picture of it. Where'd the picture of that one go? Hold on. I used to have a picture of it. Just a second. Okay. This is Winwood. Well, it's called Lakewood now. I just looked at it, said that it changed from Winwood to Lakewood in 1925. And right here is the station, which is still in pretty good shape. I don't know if it's quite as good as the last one, but it's pretty good. And then if we in Google, you can go in close here, since it's a nice big road. And of course it turned me the wrong way, but there it is. That's the best shot I can give you of it. That's not bad, huh? Looks pretty cool. That, I might be very wrong here, but that almost looks like the older style stations. Like maybe before O&W took over the branch, it was something else. Like I said, Scranton Division I don't know a whole lot about. So yeah, that's that. And also I have this. Everything's very small with this one though. It's very small and its top's getting cut off, I think. Hold on. There. That's another picture of the station. It looks better now, I guess, although all I can see is a real blurry picture of it. Yeah, there it is. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Is that an old Camelback, probably? Yep, that's O&W for you. Okay. Alright, next. Yep, O&W Road. It's a regular road around here. Old railroad trail, yep. That's what we're dealing with here. There it is, going through the forests again. I'm guessing it's probably alongside a hill pretty good around here. Or mountains, whatever, because, you know, O&W. Can't go without the mountains. Okay, Pointelle Road, I think, yeah, so that means we're almost into Pointelle, which would be here, I do believe, and there's no station left here, but I know they did have a station there. Pointelle. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore, but yeah, that's too small anyway. You can see it. Okay. I thought I had a picture of it, but not really. There was a station here in Pointelle, and then after this, I guess we're not in easy mode anymore. There's no more just straight out O&W road, but I can see it. It's right here. be nice if this maps go back to the version where you can zoom in really nice instead of just get blurry and dark green. Yeah, it's right here. Looks like it's dirt roads and trails now or something. There we go. We're still faced north, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can close this. I'm done with that now. Actually, no, I'm not, but I know what's next. Yeah, it's almost better if I don't zoom in, though. Let's see, Orson Pond, so that tells me we're in Orson now, which I do believe was another station. Nothing's left now, though. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing there. Big giant fields. That's about it. Yeah, it's going around the edge of the field. I like how even though it's been gone for so long and everything, there's still something left of it, I guess. Even if it's just a farm trail now for all those fields. And then it gets a little harder to see, but I can still find it. It's right here. Oh yeah, and then you can see the line through the trees here. Cool. I do believe we are coming up on Uniondale next, I think. Oh wow, you can see it cutting through like a field here. Must be old property lines still that they haven't wiped it out yet. Oh, now it even gets crazier. I have to switch to Google. I don't think Google's much better though. I'll just try to catch myself up here. Orson. Oh, Google is showing the line a bit better, I think. Well, it drew it in for a little longer, but that's about it. Yeah, Uniondale should be next. Okay. Or Belmont. There's not even much labels left on here. Yeah, it's up here. Oh, you can see it. Cutting around. It's probably cutting around a mountain again. You can kind of see stuff here. Right there. Keep following it. Yeah, here you can see it cutting and curving. As usual. East Mountain Road, huh? I think this is Uniondale. I think. Yeah, like the town's over here. You gonna give me a town name here? No? Stillwater Lake. I think that's, yeah, Uniondale. Yes. I might have blown past another stop. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell on this. These maps are kind of tough to read. But yeah, we're still going. And there's like a big dam here or something. I guess the line goes right along here, though. I don't think it gets wiped out by that dam. Let's see. OW Trail. Nope. It stays on this side, right here. Okay, good. I'm just going to zoom out and get to the next town pretty much because it's very hard to see around here. It's just, you can get the gist of it. I think there's another line that's, maybe that's the one that's still in use over there. Yeah. Conrail. Conrail, so that's probably CSX or Norfolk Southern now. Is there still tracks on there? Probably. It's just really hard to tell because it doesn't focus. But yeah, I guess starting here you'll see multiple railroads. You know, of course, Scranton, coal. Everybody's got to get to Scranton. There are a lot of railroads went in and out of Scranton. And yeah, you can kind of see it here. And then it gets painted in again. That's nice. definitely tell we're getting into the mountains again. And this is what now? This is Forest City? Yes, this is Forest City, I do believe. Let's see. Sorry, this is taking me a while, but I don't know these ones too good. Yeah, this is Forest City. And O&W, you can see, is over on this side, the east side of the river. And you can see it really nice cut a curve right through here. I'm guessing it's a pretty big mountain around here, and they had to cut it level for the track. And there's probably a station right around here, I would think. I know there was a Forest Station stop. Forest City, I mean. And then we keep going down here. Yeah, around here you can't really zoom in and see it cool, but you can see it cutting through everything. And then here we get into the greens where we can actually zoom in again, which is nice. Come on. There we go. Yes, this track is still in use. That's probably Norfolk Southern or CSX, probably Norfolk Southern, I think. And this is O&W up here, which is apparently a trail of some sort. I think Carbondale will be next, unless there's something smaller first. I think it's Carbondale next, though, pretty soon. Yeah, you can see the two railroads right alongside each other. One's on one side of the river, one's on the other side. Kawana River. And this is not Carbondale yet, this is Mayfield? No, that's Carbondale, okay. I get these ones mixed up, which one comes first. So we've still got one railroad on either side, and of course the one that's still in use you can see easily, and ours, O&W, you can just kind of tell that it's there somewhere. It might have crossed over now, actually. Let's see, we're coming into Carbondale now. Just updating all my maps, because I'm looking at 3 different ones. Okay, I'm back. This apparently right here is Simpson. And you can see everything better on this. This is Bing Maps, but you can kind of see the names of places. Ah, there it is, Simpson. You got to zoom way out to see it. So that was Simpson, and I do believe there was a station there. And let's see, 23 minutes. I'll keep going. We don't got a whole lot farther to go. And yeah, we stay on this side of the river. Pretty hard to see around here, because, you know, development and everything over the past 50 some odd years. Probably comes through here, though. Yep, probably right here. A big pool on it now. Yeah. That's probably it. Railroad Street, yep. Then it crosses North Main. Come on. There we go. There, it probably crosses right around here. Yeah, you can kind of tell where it is here. Enterprise Drive. Oh yeah, we're definitely heading into Carbondale now. So I was just looking at Carbondale a lot, trying to figure things out. Now, by the way, down here, I'm not sure where each end of it is, but it's called the Kawana Rail Trail. I don't know where the 2 ends of it are trails and what's not. Looks in pretty good shape here. Oh, and here you can see a remnants of an old roundhouse. You can obviously tell the whole round part here, and there's all the different rail engine bays and whatnot. There's, I'm sure there's a turntable right in the middle, and that would have been for this line, which is still in service, which is Delaware Lackawanna or D&H. I'm not sure. It's the one that's still in service now. You can see all the hoppers parked on it. And so that means we're getting very close to Carbondale, yes. And right here, I don't know if that's part of it, but here you can definitely see 1, 2, 3 big bridge piers. And O&W, since they came late to the party to this area, they had to go up on the higher line, and they had to bridge over everything else. So there was a big long trestle starting around here-ish, I think. And there's what's left of the piers for it. And it went like diagonal all the way across Carbondale. Just boom. Just cross over the whole city. And I saw, where was it now? I saw another bridge pier besides those three. You can tell these look like old railroad buildings too. And right here, this is the post office now, and back in the day this is where O&W's station was. And it was a big 2-story station with an elevator because the railroad was way up high on the trestle. And I think I can get a picture of that. That would be Carbondale. No? Oh, I'm in the wrong county. Hold on. Alright, and here's Carbondale. And this is the station, the 2-story station. It had a steam-powered elevator, apparently, from what I've read. And then over on this side you can see the giant trestle that just crossed over like the whole town practically. Because they came in late and just had to go high over everything else, and there's the other railroad underneath. I think it might have crossed 2 different railroads here. I'm not sure. Let's see. There. Not sure which way you can see it better if it was cut off before, but there's, you can see that's the station, and there's the big long trestle. Pretty crazy, pretty cool. I think they called it the Iron Works maybe back in the day, because big high iron bridge. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going. It's just Carbondale down to Scranton. Can't be too much further. And you can see the line, so it comes down, it crosses over everything, and now it's over on this side. Oh, where is it? There. Zoom out. There. Yep. Crosses over and it comes down right along this side of the river, I think. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that's the other, that's the railroad we just crossed. Must have come around here. And hard to see right here. I gotta put the labels back on, that would help. Brooklyn Street, huh? 1004. Greenfield, yeah. Okay, it comes in here. Somehow. You can't really see it around here too much, but it comes in here according to my other map. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell for a little while. Sure, it stays close to Lackawanna River though after it crossed and did all that stuff. Yep. Next we'll be down in Mayfield, and I do believe that after much fiddling around I figured out that right here, this big open area with all this what looks like junk, I don't know if it's really junk, but that's what it looks like from here. I do believe that was the old Mayfield Yards for O&W, which was a huge railroad yard, probably for all the coal from Scranton, you know. They needed a place to store it all before they sent it up. And yeah, the cemetery's the north end of it. And as far as the actual line, kind of hard to tell. Maybe through the cemetery? No. Probably right along the river, though. Yeah. I'm sure it snaked through here somehow. So that's the Mayfield Yard. That was a big place. And then a little further is German. Let's see where to cross here. This is German. Is that Railroad Street there? Yes. So the railroad's right along the river here, and there's the station. I think was probably right around here. No, it wasn't. It was a little further down. It comes this way. Hold on, I gotta find the next spot, and then I'll connect it. Come on. Washington, Madison. It's probably along the river somehow. Yeah, I know it crossed Rushbrook. And it crossed the river just south of there. So it's around here. And, come on. There. This right here, Franklin Street, around here somewhere was the German station stop. And so if I zoom out enough so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is German. And it's Mayfield. There's Carbondale. Okay. You can see we're almost in Scranton. Kind of. Basically all it does here is it follows the Lackawanna River and it follows this other railroad here. Basically that's all we're doing. Yeah. I think Mayfield Yard was, and German is really what I wanted to show off, and then Railroad Street, so probably was something here too. Yeah, there's a lot of towns just dotting this river on the way down, probably because, you know, all the coal business and Pennsylvania, steel and everything else. And what is this now? Jessup, Oliphant. Now Oliphant I think was a station for this one, D&H. You know, hold on a second. Yeah, okay, I just confirmed that the line that goes up through Scranton, Oliphant, and the one that's still in use here, that was D&H, Delaware and Hudson. And so here's Oliphant. I guess O&W didn't have a station in Oliphant. Dixon City. Not sure where that is. There's a lot of different little spots around here. A lot of different classifications kind of thing. But this is, I can tell this is Scranton, yeah. Okay, there's Dixon City. Hold on again. Yeah, pretty much all it's doing is staying along the west side of the river around here. Trying to see if I can find it at all, but yeah, it's right on the edge of the river pretty much, which makes it a little tricky to see. There's the line right here a bit. So I think, yeah, O&W is Dixie City instead of Oliphant, but it's pretty much all in the same area. And then after that, the two lines really run right next to each other pretty much. Pretty much. Right into Scranton. Right into Scranton, right into down here in Scranton, of course, is Steamtown. Yeah. I just want to show Steamtown. There it is. I'm sure you guys know all about Steamtown. It's awesome. I've been there a few times. Got to ride behind the steam engine going back and forth to Moscow, Pennsylvania. That's the smaller excursion. And there's a nice big roundhouse they have, and museum and everything else. It's awesome. Just awesome. If you ever have a chance to go there, definitely go there. There's the big boy sitting there. There's the big boy. I know this one's a consolidation off the top of my head. I think this one's a 484. Not sure. Reading lines 484, I think. Yeah, I can't tell. I think that's what it is, though. And Steamtown's really cool. It's great. And if you want to go there with somebody that's not as crazy about trains, there's a mall next to it, with a bridge that leads to it. I think that's the bridge. Yeah, the mall is Steamtown. So, anyway, that was as much of the Scranton Division as I really know. I know I kind of just skipped through it at the end, but I don't really know it too well. It's kind of hard to see there, so, I gave you guys the general gist of it, so maybe you can research and find it a little better than I did. Like, I don't know how it came into Scranton differently than what's already there came in. It's hard to tell. I think it ran pretty much right alongside of it practically, though, for the most part. So anyway, that's one very long video, and that's the end of my Let's Find O&W series. I don't think there's anything left now, and I'll see you guys next time with something else. Later.